Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking to you about aerobic training. So what is aerobic training? So aerobic training is exercise with oxygen that emphasizes stress to the cardiovascular system. So the benefits of aerobic training is typically a healthier cardiovascular system and then better functioning heart and lungs. Some of the metabolic changes that you'll be seeing with the aerobic training is increased energy system function, increased buffer capacity, and then increased heart size. However, the heart size growth really and truly is just to help the pumping effect of the heart more than anything. It's not like in a large heart. It's more of just the growth of the essentially the tubes inside the heart that make it better or more efficient in pumping. So how do you build aerobic training? So you want to first start off with your exercise selection. You want to look at the type of equipment you have available. You can do aerobic training from anywhere on a treadmill to um, an elliptical to a rower. You can just simply do it with running or even just a jump rope. And then you want to see the target function. So you want to know, you want to kind of figure out, are you wanting to increase your speed time for running for like a marathon, or are you wanting to just increase your cardiovascular abilities, period? Typically, the duration for an aerobic training is about 15 to 25 minutes, and then the rest times there's really not any rest times. You typically want to do this type of training continuously. However, you can do a little bit of rest time, which I'll show to you in a little bit. So how do you design an aerobic training program? Again, we go back to the modes of exercise. So you have running, jump rope, biking, swimming, etc., such as like the rowing. You want to look at the total amount of workout time you have. You need to kind of have a minimum about 15 to 25 minutes for it to be effective. However, if you are allowed a little bit more time, then you want to try and push that as much as you can. And then you have the frequency. So typically you can do this about 2 to 6 times per week. So a quick program example that I wrote is such as like on Monday you would do running for 25 minutes, and then your goal would be to go as far as possible. So this non-stop training, you're just going as far as you possibly can. Tuesday you would do like a bike ride for 15 minutes with slight heavy breathing. This is to help you recover from Monday's run, to kind of help pump some blood back into those joints and make sure that your knees and your ankles aren't really hurting you too much. Thursday you would do swimming for 30 minutes. This is where you could push it again for as far as possible, where you're doing as many laps around the pool or back and forth as much as you possibly can. And then Friday would just be like a brisk walk for about 45 minutes. This again, just to kind of get some blood flowing in your body again, get your digestive system working, and kind of just getting your body moving and getting the blood pumping. So continuing an aerobic program, some of the week-to-week changes that you're going to see is you'll either do an increased distance, so the miles or the laps that you do, or you can increase the time. Typically, you might want to start off with about 5 minutes, but you can even go up towards about 10 minutes per exercise. If you can improve, then you want to try and change the exercise. So instead of walking, you can do running, or you can even do like trail biking instead of road biking. Any way that you can possibly try and change the stimulus, whether it's the environment that you're going through, like doing it on a trail versus the road, or if you actually need to change how you're doing the exercise, such as doing like an elliptical versus doing a treadmill. And then if you can't change the exercise, say you just only have shoes to go out running, then you want to try and change how you're doing the exercise. So you can do something such as running intervals, where you can go for 15 minutes as far as you possibly can, followed by a 2-minute rest, which then you would follow that again with about 15 minutes as far as you possibly can for however long the workout that you have scheduled is. And then here are some references if you'd like to read some more. Thank you.